Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Classical High School for non-league basketball action. It's the Catholic League against the Northeastern Conference as Lynn Classical entertains St. John's Prep. Daniel Latart, the head man for the Prepsters. Tommy Grassa for Lynn Classical. It'll be Roberto Vallon wearing 0. Terrell Bird, number 5. Jasper Grasser, number 11. Terrell Berberina, wearing 21. And Vince Spence, 25. The 5 starters for Classical. For the Prep, the 2 players to watch are number 3, Nick Zalatis, and 33, Ryan O'Connor. Ryan O'Connor is a tremendous shooter. 11 is Eric Pasinski. 32 is Eric Cohan. And jumping center is Pat Dempsey, number 31. Classical with a couple of young freshmen in the lineup, Bird and Grassa. They have the ball, but it's taken away, and Zalatis takes the first shot and hits it for 3. You don't want to leave him or O'Connell alone. They'll bury you. Quickly 3-0, and the Prep will go to a 1-2-2 zone. Grassa for 3. He buries it. But we're tied up with 3-point baskets. Berberini gets the task of covering Zalatis. Zalatis hits another one. Two for 2 from the floor for Zalatis. Vallon to the basket, can't hit it. Tipped up, Zalatis winds up with it. And we're going to get a reach-in foul against Grassa, trying to slow him down. So we're going to switch up, and Vince Spence will now get to cover Zalatis. That was almost backcourt. Dempsey from outside. Zalatis from the corner. In and out. Didn't get prime time for that one. He had to hurry it a little bit. And Vallon lost it, gets it back. The kick out to Berberina, back to Vallon. Working against that 1-2-2 zone of the Prep. Spence from long range, throws in a 3. So we've had 4 baskets, 4 threes, 2 by either side. And we're deadlocked at 6 after 2 minutes of play. Classical straight man-to-man. Zalatis down the lane, the lefty, no good. Good defense by Spence. Vallon is going to get actually kneed by Eric Pazinski as he went to go around him. Classical with a chance to get their first lead in the ballgame. Grassa steps up and lets it fly, in and out. Zalatis with the rebound, ahead to O'Connell. 3-point basket by Ryan O'Connell. I told you, he can shoot. So their 2 big shooters have come out going 3 for 3 from the floor. And it's 9-6. And it's been nothing but 3-point baskets. Spence throws in a 3. 9-9. Who's going to blink and throw in the first 2? Dempsey outside, steps called. Lined up, tried to go to the basket, and took an extra step. So again, Classical will get a chance to get their first lead in the ballgame. Grassa doesn't take the shot. Vallon will. In and out. Tipped up. Nice play by Bird. who got underneath and tipped it up and almost tipped it in from a tough angle from under the basket. And then he stayed with it, rebounded the miss, and got hit as he was taking the shot. And we might have our first points other than a three-point basket, and Classical can take the lead. Around the rim and in by Bird. That one's no good. Tipped up, goes to the floor. O'Connell comes up with it for the prep. Pazinski strong to the basket, had it knocked away by Bird. Good defense, good help defense. Ballon's pass. Zalatas piled up on the floor, and we'll have a jump ball, and it'll be the Preps basketball with the alternate possession. We haven't had a basket yet other than three-point shots. We've had one free throw, and that's the difference in the game, 10-9. Birds one from the line, giving Classical a one-point lead. Zalatas kicks it out to O'Connell, lines it up, lets it fly, and nails another one. 4 for 4 from three-point land. 2 by Zalatas, 2 by O'Connell. We told you up front, that's their two best players. Vallon to the basket. Little underhand layup is good, and we're deadlocked at 12. Grasser steals it, gives it to Spence. Lead pass to Bird. Nice. Grasser picked up the loose ball, got it to Spence, down court to Bird. One move, caught it. One stride, laid it in. Classical by 2. O'Connell lets it fly, in and out. Grasser starting the break, gets it head to Spence. Spence goes to the basket. We're going to get a blocking foul against O'Connell, and Spence will be at the line. Classical has a 2-point lead. This is their biggest lead. They can extend their biggest lead if Spence can be successful at the free throw line. Quavari Jackson, Michael Quintana, Jose Rivera come in and join Vallon and Spence in the ballgame. That one's off the front rim. Tipped up. Rim by Bahal. He lost it, stripped away by Rivera. And Rivera took 2 dribbles with it. Mike Hall in the ball game for the Prep, along with Zan Smith. Zalatas trying to go against Quintana. The fall away off the rim, no good. Tipped up, knocked out of bounds, off Rivera. Prep will get it back. We played 5 minutes. Classical on top, 15-12. They lob it into Mike Hall. The kick out to Zalatas. O'Connell going to the basket. Can't get it to go. Tipped around loose. Smith winds up with it. He'll take a 3 way too far. Rivera gets great position, and Hall had to climb his back to get the basketball, and he picks up the foul. Fourth team foul on the Prep. Classical only has 1. Quintana, Quavari Jackson outside. Underneath, Rivera tried to save it, couldn't. He got it to Spence, but he stepped out of bounds trying to save it. Vallon will come out. Luis Ayala in the ball game. So Quintana, Ayala, Rivera, Quavari Jackson, and Vince Spence. And now thrown out of bounds. Classical by 3 as Ayala brings it up. Wavari Jackson will take the shot, can't hit it. Quintana with the rebound, can't hit it. Tipped around into the hands of Zalatas, who pushes it up strong to the basket and lays it in. He's got 8, and it's 15-14. Classical by 1. Tommy Grasser signaling the timeout with 9:49 left here in the first half. We had a barrage of three-point baskets. 3 apiece for the first 9 points by both teams. O'Connell made it 4 for the Prep when he hit a 3. The first point, a non-3, was a free throw by Bird that gave Classical their 1-point lead. They built it up as high as 3. It now stands at 1, 15-14, and they have the basketball. St. John's Prep will make the rounds this year. They're playing Classical here, and they're playing English as well. So they'll make stops at the Lynn stations twice. Spence outside with the basketball. Ayala. Ayala lets it fly off the rim, no good. Tipped up, Spence with the rebounds. It's tipped to him, he throws it in. Rivera had it knocked out of his hands and went right into the hands of Spence, who hit the little jump shot. And it's 17-14 Classical. Smith trying to lob it in. Rivera saved, he didn't have to, it would have been Classical's ball anyway, but he saved it. Wavari Jackson misses the shot. Zalatas with the rebound. Smith in the lane. Long by Zalatas, gets nothing but net. His third trifecta, and we're dead even at 17. Ayala inside, Rivera can't handle it. Gets it back, blocked inside by Hall. Knocked away by Rivera, but it goes out of bounds. Mike Travaglini in the lineup. He's bringing it up against Ayala for the Prep. Around the rim and good by Travaglini. Prep gets the lead back, 19-17. Spence a long bomb for 3, in and out. Dempsey with the rebound. Travaglini pushing it up. Zalatas, long range 3, no good. Spence on the fly. We're going to get a reach-in foul against Travaglini. That'll be the 15th foul on it, Prep. They only have 1 more to waste with 7:48 left. Classical has 5 to waste. Cameron Smith will come in, Michael Quintana will go out. Out deep, Ayala lets it fly. In and out. Hall with the rebound. Travaglini will push it up. He took the shot, I think he felt the contact. That's why he threw it up. Travaglini was trying to draw the 2-shot foul, didn't get it. Hall went up over everybody and he got hit as he took the shot. And Mike Hall, who's the biggest guy on the floor, I think he's either a freshman or a sophomore. He's a young kid. He's at the free throw line, misses the first. Valon will come back. Spence will go out. So it's Ayala, Smith, Fallon, Jackson, and Bird out there for the Rams. Hall misses. Jackson had it, lost it right into the hands of Cameron Smith. Bird. Ayala will take the shot and hit it for three. Yeah, Classical has their 1-point lead back, 20-19. Pazinski, who just came back in the ball game, brings it up. Taladas was out, but not for long. O'Connell strong to the basket and lost it. He was looking for a foul. They don't get it. It just went out of his fingertips up over everything, including the clock, the shot clock. Saladas is back. Cohan is back. Dempsey and Bazinski, they have their starting five back on the floor, the Prep does, staying in that 1-2-2. Trying to throw it in the middle, they got picked off, and they throw it away. Ryan O'Connell was breaking to the basket, and the outlet pass was behind him, and off his fingertips out of bounds, and Classical gets it back. If they threw it up court, O'Connell would have ran under it, and he would have had an easy two. Ayala strong to the basket, a little too strong. Dempsey has it stripped away. Ayala gets it to Vallon in the lane. Dumps it out. The shot by Cameron Smith. Too strong and hit the shot clock and went out of play. Zalatis against Ayala. Good help defense by Bird. Zalatis for three. That one's no good. Fallon tips the rebound to himself. Shot from the corner, no good. O'Connell with the rebound. Well, both teams are going a little cool here. Bird with a nice play, almost stole it away from Cohan. And we're going to get a foul against Bird on a reach-in. As Cohan tried to take it to the basket. James Lee Joseph in the ball game. Bird will take a seat. So Joseph, Smith, Ayala, Vallon, and Berberina. Shot too strong, rebound inside, stripped away. I think it's on James Lee Joseph. He got a piece of Eric Pazinski as he was after the rebound trying to take the shot. Pazinski makes the first, and he can give the Prep back the lead by a point if he makes this one, as we're deadlocked at 20. Around the rim and in. First two free throws are made by Pazinski. And the blocking foul is going to be against Zalatis, who took the worst of that shot. So that's the limit for the Prep. Classical will be shooting free throws the last 5:26. Any fouls by the Prep. They go out deep to Smith. Fallon. Grasser, who just came back. They get it to Smith for the shot. Throws it in. Good ball movement by Classical. Find the opening man. And Classical's got a 1-point lead back, 22-21. So back and forth we go, ebb and flow. With 5 minutes and counting left to play in the first half. Tipped away from O'Connell, fakes the shot, goes to the basket, off the glass and in. Difficult to cover. He's deadly from outside, shooting threes. He can take it to the basket as well. So you stay off him, he'll beat you outside. You come up on him, he'll take it inside. shot goes. Nice inbounds pass from Jasper Grasser to James Lee Joseph. The fall away goes. He got hit besides. And he'll be at the line shooting one. He gives Classical the lead back. He can make it 2 if he can make the free throw. Can't hit the shot. Hall had it, got knocked away from him. Vallon, what a tough shot by Roberto Vallon. He was under the basket with Hall on him, and he made one little move up in the air, came out from underneath and dropped it in. And Classical has a 3-point lead, 26-23. Cameron Smith now on Zalatis. Stripped away nicely by Berberina. Drives and lays it in left-handed. Good job. And Classical's got their biggest lead. Haskell with a 6-0 run. We were going back 1 point. Classical's run 6 in a row. And they've got a 5-point lead after being down 23-22. Vallon, Joseph, and Berberina with the baskets. And with 4:02 left in a half, it's 28-23. Classical still has 2 fouls to waste before the Prep shoots 1-on-1. Classical's already shooting as the Prep is over the limit. Talatis brings it up against Vince Spence, who just came back. Talatis takes it to the hoop. He's got 13 of their 25. Spence from the free throw line, throws it in. Spence has got 11. Classical by 5. Big block from behind by Jasper Grasser. He stayed with it. Brzezinski had beaten him off the left-hand dribble and was going strong to the basket. Grasser trailing the play from behind, got in close and nailed it. And then here's O'Connell getting great position inside. And he's got 10. So we talked about Zalatis and O'Connell up front. They have 23. Vallon keeps it alive, but Hall comes out with the rebound. Zalatis, they have 23 of the 27 points that the Prep has. Now the shot by Zalatis goes out of bounds. And Classical will get it back. Nick Chekovich will make his first appearance in the ballgame. Prep switching up now, going man to man. Vallon looking for a pick. Stops, takes the shot, no good. Tipped up, Rivera has it taken away by Cohan. Down court, O'Connell will take the shot. He gets knocked down by Berberina. So O'Connell will be at the line, shooting a couple. Ball comes out, Zan Smith is in. So Smith, Cohan, Chekovic, O'Connell, and Zalatis, the 5 out there for the prep. In and out, rebound by Rivera, who's in there with Valon and Spence and Grassa, Berberina, and Rivera. Valon down the lane, gets hit. I think he called it, basket would have been no good if it gone. They call it outside, and it's going to be 1-on-1. So Roberto will be at the line shooting 1-on-1. Matt Rogers will make his first appearance for the prep. In and out. Rivera battling. It hit underneath the basket and hit the pipe, supporting the back of the basket when it bounced up. Awful lot of room behind the basket. There's probably a good 2 or 3 feet. Most places the basket's right along the end line. Classical, it's out in front. So you can be under the basket behind the backboard and still be in play. Zalatis against Spence. For right-hand shooters, Zalatis loves to go to his left, dribbling the ball inside to O'Connell, tipped away nicely, and picked off by Classical. Michael Quintana, who just came in, brings it up. Prep again, going man-to-man. Spence trying to go to the basket, lost it, but he gets it to Quintana. Nice pass inside, go half hook by Rivera. Good look by Jasper Grassa. And it's 32-28. And they might have got away with a travel there. O'Connell with a great fake, but good defense inside by Spence. And now Zan Smith worked hard. Used his body well. Good head and shoulder fake. Got the defense up in here and then dropped it in. 32-32 with a minute left. Spence to Valon from the free throw line, dumps it inside, back to Kraspa. No good.
Hey, if you're up here, keep your mouth shut. Or get out of here. You won't talk to me. And those guys down there, keep your mouth shut if you're up here. Don't yell, don't run the clock, don't run the clock down. Keep your mouth shut if you're up here.
Zalatis, his pass got through, shot in and out. Follow won't go by Cohan. Valon comes up with it. They fixed the score. They had 32 and 32. It's actually 32-30. 6 seconds left. Classical will be at the free throw line. Valon at the line, shooting 1-on-1, I think. In, out, back in again. Gets them both. 34-30 with 6 seconds left. Classical has a foul to waste. Zalatis lets it fly in and out. Follow, no good. The buzzer got off. They had 2 good chances. I'm surprised Classical didn't really take a foul there. They had one to waste, but they come out okay anyway. And Classical battles back, and a game that's seen several ties, and back and forth, 1 point back and forth for quite a while. Classical finally gets a little bit of breathing room at halftime, and at halftime it's Lynn Classical 34, St. John's Prep 30. Welcome back to Classical High School. Classical has a 4-point lead and the basketball as we start the second half. It was 23-22. Classical went on a 6-0 run, opened up the 4-point lead, and it settled at 4 at halftime. Spence, the turnaround, hits it. He had 11 in the first half. Valon had 6. As Classical had 9 different scorers. Saladas had 13. O'Connell had 11. They had 24 of the 30. O'Connell takes the shot, can't hit it. Inside, we're going to get a foul, a 2-shot foul, as Eric Pazinski, one of the guards, snuck in and got position and rebounded the miss and got hit as he took the ball to the basket. (36-32) the Rams. This is Valon. He's in there with Spence, Ayala, Bird, and Quavari Jackson. And we get a foul inside against the Prep. A non-shooting foul. We played almost a minute here in the second half. Jackson, Ayala, and he bounced it off his foot and it went into the Classical bench. So the Prep with a chance to get a little closer. Zalatis, Cohan, Smith, Pazinski, and O'Connell, the 5 out there for the Prep. Zalatis looks inside. Bird with the big block, and Bird made him alter the shot. Pazinski. Spence, great play, great athletic play. Got it, caught it over one shoulder, reached back on the other side and laid it in. Bird made that happen. He blocked the shot of Pazinski, and when it came back to Pazinski, he was taking it but looking for Bird, and that block inside forced him to alter the second shot. 3-point shot, no good. Good block out by Valon to get good position to rebound the miss. Down the lane, they come together. Classical winds up with the basketball. Valon ran over Jackson. Inside, little half hook, drops in for Quavari Jackson. He becomes the 10th player to score for Classical. They've used 11. Saladas, the long-range bomb, no good. Rebound by Bird. The kick out, nice kick out to Valon. Going to the basket. Shot won't go, but we got a foul. Saladas picks up the foul, his 3rd. And Valon's at the line shooting a couple. Classical with their biggest lead, 40-32. Makes them both, and it's a double-digit lead. O'Connell going to the basket. He gets his own rebound and lays it in. Classical by 8. St. John's Prep started in a 1-2-2 zone. They're coming back in the half with man-to-man, and they started this second half man-to-man. Fallon, nice bounce pass, great look. Bird set a pick and it went to the basket, and Fallon found him with a nice bounce pass. Great unselfish and good heads up with your head up looking, finding those open men. Shot around the rim and goes. O'Connell gets the basket and he'll go to the line looking for the conventional three-point play. James Lee Joseph will come in and take Bird out. Nothing but net. He's got 16 points. 5 quick ones here in the second half. And it's 44-37. We get a foul off the basketball. Ayala got caught pushing Zalatis off. And Tommy Grasso wants a timeout. 14 fouls in the first 3.5 minutes. (44-37). Classical open up the second half on an 8-2 run to get it up to double digits at 10. Ryan O'Connell come back and hit a three-point play. And Classical's lead has been cut to 7. 12:38 left to play in the basketball game. Classical looking to go 3-0 on the season. They won their first 2 in the Northeastern Conference. St. John's Prep and Daniel Latat looking for their first win. They had Waltham in the opening round of the season and lost in overtime. Zalatis against Spence. Lost it, got it back, as it went behind his back actually. Smith going to get fouled on his way to the basket. So Classical getting a little bit of early foul trouble. Now they're going to call it, nope, they're going to call it on Smith. So that's a break for Classical. I thought they called it on the way to the basket. O'Connell anticipated that pass. And lays it in. So the Prep is back within 5. 44-39. Fallon looking to go to the basket. And we're going to get a foul against Smith. Smith trying to beat him to the spot and shut off the baseline and wound up with a blocking foul. 3 fouls against the Prep, 4 against Classical. Jasper Grasser will put it in play. They were going to go out deep and they overthrew Berberina, but luckily Vallon was right there. Vallon going to the basket, lost it. They were looking for some contact, but they don't get it. And the Prep can get a little closer. Down the lane, the lefty won't go. Zalatis inside with a rebound. It's going to be a foul against Classical underneath. Five fouls. Fallon better hurry up and get off the floor. They got 6 guys. Inbounds play. Zalatis gets the basket. And all of a sudden, a 10-point lead. Spencer, what a great drive. Up in the air, got the defense up, and then went underneath them. O'Connell for three, no good. Shot, won't go. Follow, no good. And we get a foul against Smith in a rebounding action. Glasgow on an 8-2 run to get it to 10. Prep went on a 9-2 run to get it back to 3. Spence's shot, good for 2. Spence has hit a couple of big baskets after the Prep made that 9-2 run. And he's got it back up to 6. Michael Quintana. Team fouls are now even at 5 apiece. Grasset can't get the shot off. Spence will take the long range 3. Off the rim, bounces, doesn't get the bounce. Baczynski kicks it out to Cohan. Big block by Spence, but he got him with the body. He went up and got a piece of the basketball, but he also got a piece of Cohan, who made a good, strong drive after the kick out by Baczynski. No good, the first one. Trevor Gleaney will come back in the ballgame, replacing Baczynski. That one's no good either. Tipped up a couple of times. It goes to the floor. Saladas can't hit the shot, and we get a foul and a rebounding action on Cohan. And both teams over the last 10 minutes will be shooting foul shots as they're both at the limit. And they'll go over the limit on the next foul by either team. Prep's going to take a timeout with 10:07 left in the basketball game. Glasgow by 7. They went on a 6-0 run to open up a 4-point lead, and it ended 4 points, 34-30 at halftime. They come out in the second half, went on an 8-2 run to build it up to double digits, 42-32. And the Spence Prep made their run to get it back within 3 as they went on a 9-2 run. But then Vince Spence hit a couple of big baskets, and they've got it back up now to where it's a little bit of breathing room at 7 points, 48-41, with 10:07 left in the basketball game. And Classical over the basketball besides. Nobody in really serious foul trouble. I think Zalatas for Prep has 3, but that's the most that anybody has, so not to worry yet about anybody getting in difficulty with fouls. We're going to get a foul against James Lee Joseph. He set a screen, but then he moved when Spence tried to go around the screen. And I have to inquire because I thought it was 1-on-1. I know it's an offensive foul, but if it's an offensive foul away from the ball, it would be 1-on-1. And I thought that's what they were inquiring about. It is the 7th foul, but they're not going to give him one-on-one. Off Zalatas trying to come out to get the basketball. Good pressure by Vince Spence defensively. Zalatas in the first 6+ minutes only has a basket. He had 13 in the first half. Prep going back and looks like a box and one now. Michael Quintana's long shot, no good. O'Connell winds up with the rebound. So it looks like they're playing a box and one, covering Spence. And Spence is going to pick up the foul as Zalatas took the shot, and Spence hit him on the arm. He'll get 2 at the line. So the box and one simply means 4 guys for the Prep are playing zone, and 1 guy is chasing Vince Spence around playing man-to-man. Zalatas at the line shooting a couple. In and out. Prep has missed a couple here in the second half. So Zalatas makes 1. 48-42 with 9:20 and counting left to play in the basketball game. And Cohan has got Spence wherever he goes. Everybody else is playing zone. And we got a tie-up. Classical's looking for a foul, taking Quintana down, but it's going to be alternate possession going to the Prep, and they got a chance to get a little closer. They trailed by 6. Zalatas, the long-range 3, off the rim, no good. Nice rebound by Berberina. Jasper Grassa, in and out. Big rebound by Spence inside. The fall away is good. He had 11 in the first. He's got 10 here in the second. O'Connell for the 3. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up. Dempsey, who just came back, gets the rebound. The kick out. Zalatas goes to the basket. Can't hit it. Dempsey lays it in and gets fouled. Prep doing a job on the glass. They good defense on Zalatas, forcing him to take a bad shot. But then there was nobody there to help rebound the miss. Dempsey laid it in and got fouled, and he can get it down to 5 if he can make the conventional 3-point play. (50-45), the Rams on top as Michael Quintana brings it up. Grassa looking inside. Bird. Grassa for 3. In and out. Lead pass to Zalatas. Can't hit the shot. Good defense by Quintana. Good hustle by Berberina, who comes up with a basketball. Michael Quintana lets it fly. No good. Stripped away by Quintana. Into the hands of Grassa. He lays it in. Quintana took the long 3 and just followed it right in. And when it missed, he stripped it away right into the hands of Grassa, who had the easy layup. And it's 52-45. Travaglini. O'Connell. Tipped and knocked out of bounds by Bird. Jackson, Ayala, and Smith will come in the ball game. Spence, we haven't seen Valon for a while. Good out of bounds play. O'Connell wide open. He's got 29 in the second half. Cameron Smith lets it fly. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Travaglini on the fly. In the lane. Throws it up and in. And all of a sudden it's back to 3, and we got a turnover by the Rams. Tommy Grasser wants a timeout. 7:06 left to play in the basketball game. Classical got it up to 10. The Prep got it back to 3 with a 9-2 run. Classical built it back up to 7. And now the Prep has run 4 straight points to get back within 3. And the turnover gives the basketball back to the Prep. A basket would get them within 1 if they get a 3-point play or a 3-point shot. They could tie it up, and we could really shrink the game down to less than 7 minutes instead of 32. O'Connell looking to put it in play. Dempsey, too strong. Right there is Hall to clear the glass and lay it in. And it's 52-51. The Prep has come almost all the way back. Prep staying in that box and 1. Now the down court pass. Travaglini drops it in. And all of a sudden, it's 53-52. Cameron Smith, no good. .6:15 and counting. The Prep with the basketball and a 1-point lead. Zalatas takes the shot, no good. Travaglini, they let him inside. Rebounds it. Bird with a nice job. Hall missed the rebound. Put back. Cameron Smith takes the shot and hits it. Classical by 1. Here we go again. Roberto Vallon getting set to come back. Hall outside, drops it in the middle. O'Connell. They blocked the shot. He got it back and laid it in left-handed. Great concentration by O'Connell. Classical played good defense and actually blocked the shot. Corvari Jackson from the corner, can't hit it. Rebound by Dempsey. Travaglini pushing it up. O'Connell stops, takes the shot, no good. Hall with the rebound, can't hit it. Dempsey with the follow. The Prep doing it off the glass. 57-54. Who's going to have the last run? Bird can't hit the shot, and he can't hit the shot because he got hit. He'll be at the line shooting a couple. Vallon inside, we're going to get a foul on the floor, I think, and that's going to put Vallon at the line. So Roberto will have 1-1. Prep will be shooting 2 fouls the rest of the way. The next one will put Classical in double penalty, foul-wise. In and out, tipped up off the fingertips of Spence, picked up by O'Connell. 57-55, the Prep. Zalatas looking to go to the basket. Picks up Spence's 4th foul as he took him strong to the basket. And with 4:44 left, I think Tommy doesn't have any other alternative but to keep Spence in the game. They'll switch up now so that Spence doesn't have to cover Zalatis. Pretty good crowd here for a Sunday afternoon, considering Patriots football and everything being on. A nice day outside, but a nice crowd here for a big one. Two very good basketball teams history-wise. Two very good programs. Zalatis can't hit it. Spence winds up with it. He gets doubled and gets it to Bird inside the Valon. Can't hit the shot that he hit. That would have been interesting if that goes. He would have a chance to tie it up. He'll be at the line shooting two. Good job by Spence to get away from the double, almost triple, get it to Bird, who dumped it to Valon, and he almost made the basket. But he did draw the contact, and he's back at the line. Roberto makes the first. Makes them both. He's got 10, and it's 58-57. We're back to that 1 point margin. We were tied 5 or 6 times in the first half. We were 1 point back and forth several times in the first half. And we're back to it now. We got 2 fouls inside. Ayala and Zalatis battling inside, banging, and that's Zalatis' 4th. Jasper Grasser getting set to come back. Oh, way outside the big man. Zalatis takes the shot, buries the 3. He's got 20. 61-47. Valon lost it. Diving on the floor. They tie it up. Jump ball. I think it'll be Classical's basketball with the alternate possession. So we got a bit of a break there. Both teams have 10 fouls now, so both teams in the double penalty. They'll be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Grasser, Valon, Berberina, Spence, and Bird, the 5 out there for Classical. Looking for Valon coming from the corner. Out deep to Grasser. Berberina takes the shot, no good. Big rebound inside by Bird. Great play. Went up in the air, caught on one side, came down and put it up and in on the other side. And we got a foul, and that's going to put the Prep at the line shooting 2. 61-59, 3:29 left. What a great play by Bird. He went way up in the air on the right side of the basket. As he came down, he took one shot, little gimme step to the left side and laid it in. First one is missed by Travaglini. That one's no good either. Tipped up. Berberina can't hit the shot. Tipped up. O'Connell on the fly. Gets slowed down. Stolen away by Grasser. Can't hit the shot. Followed by Valon. Lays it in. Good hustle by Grasser. Good hustle by Valon. And Classical's come back to tie it at 61 with 3 minutes and counting. Blocked by Spence. I think they're going to call a foul on Spence. And if it is, he's got 5. That's going to be it for Spence. So now we have a mini timeout because Tommy Grass has got 30 seconds to replace Vince Spence, who was fouled out, and Classical not happy. It looked like he had all ball blocking it, but they said he got him with the body as well. And that's a tough situation for Classical. He's got 21 points, 11 in the first half, 10 here in the second half. And in a 61-61 game, it's very difficult to lose your best player in this game tonight. He's been playing defense, rebounding, and especially scoring. And now they'll have to do it without him. Grassa, James Lee Joseph, Berberina, Bird, and Vallon. The 5 out there for the Rams. Zalatis will have 2 from the line. Looking to break the 61 all tie. Gets the first. Makes them both. And it's 63-61. Bird goes to the basket, throws it up lefty, no good. Tipped up, no good. Rebounded by Dempsey. Prep called timeout as Dempsey was stuck. In the past, the players on the floor would have to call timeout, but that rule was changed a while ago. Now the coach can do it, so Daniel Lattard heads up, saw Dempsey might be in trouble. Didn't want to lose the basketball or lose the possession arrow. So he quickly yelled timeout. .239 left in the basketball game. 63-61. Classical led almost all the way. They built it up to a 10-point lead, 42-32. Prep battled back, got the lead back, and then Classical made a little run, and we've gone back within a point or two. No one's had a lot of breathing room in the game in the last few minutes. After Prep got the lead back at 53-52 when they on the end of an 8-0 run. Michael Quintana against Zalatis. Down the lane, he gets hit. He'll go to the free throw line. Zalatis is so tough, very difficult to play one-on-one. Makes the first. Zalatis again. Prep has outscored Classical by 4 from the free throw line, and that's the difference, 65-61. From dead in the corner, Berberina around the rim and out. Fallon got a hand on it but couldn't hold on, and the Prep will get the basketball, leading by 4 with 2:16 left as Eric Pasinski comes back in. And the Prep has their starting 5 back on the floor for the last couple of minutes. Zalatis takes the shot from the free throw line, in and out. Tipped up, Vallon winds up with a basketball. Goes to the basket, can't hit the shot, but he picks up the foul. And let's see if it's on. If it's on Zalatis, that's 5. He was there, and that's his 5th. Now both teams have lost big scorers. Zalatis will leave with 24. So that takes one of their big scorers out. They still have Ryan O'Connell. Saladas and O'Connell have combined for 46 of the 65 points. Classical gets what they want. They can eat into the 4-point lead with the clock stopped. 1:55 left. Valon at the line, shooting a couple. Everything, whether you're shooting or not, will be 2 shots the rest of the way for both teams. They've been in double penalty for a while. Valon makes the first. Makes them both. Travaglini will bring it up against Quintana. And the prep now will be looking for O'Connell for their offense. Stolen away. Roberto Valon anticipated that pass. Stepped in the lane and picked it off. Good defense by Roberto. Bird. It got blocked by St. John's prep. He was trying to hit Berberina, breaking from the corner. Bird actually had a little jump shot, but he opted to try and hit Berberina, break into the basket. Valon drops it down for Bird. Stops, takes the shot. Too strong, tipped up. Bird gets the rebound, blocked. The ball goes to the floor. O'Connell winds up with it. Travaglini got doubled up. And we got a foul outside against Classical with 1:07 left. Foul against Grassa. And Travaglini will be at the line shooting 2. And the last minute 7 could very easily wind him up in a free throw shooting contest. And if he makes this free throw, Classical will need 2 possessions with 1:07 left. No good. Rebound by Valon. Gets the kick out to Grassa. A 3 will tie it for the Rams. Berberina lets it fly. In and out. Ayala will pull it outside. He's looking to take it. Grassa will take a 3. In and out. Hangs there. Won't go. Cohen had it stripped away, but the foul will be against Classical. Grassa's shot went in, went down, came back out again. The foul will be against Bird. Cohen makes the free throws, so with 47 seconds left, it's going to be tough for Classical because they need 2 possessions. No good. Knocked out of bounds by Classical. It gets a little bit tougher now because St. John's Prep can shrink the game. Realistically, they don't have to shoot. If they hold it for 30 seconds, they'll be up 2 possessions with only 17 seconds left on the clock. Prep stripped away by Ayala, stolen back by O'Connell. Air ball picked off by Grassa, gets stripped away from him. Berberina gets it back to Grassa. We got a foul against the Prep. So with 19 seconds left, Valon can get Classical within 1 possession. But then Classical, if they don't steal the inbounds pass, they're going to have to foul immediately. makes the first. Prep's going to take a timeout with 19 seconds left. (67-64). Prep by 3, looking for their first victory of the year. And they're in the driver's seat right now because if Valon makes this free throw, Classical will be back within one basket. But what they're going to have to do is try to steal the inbounds pass. If they can't steal it, they're going to have to foul immediately, not let time run off the clock. And that will put the Prep at the line shooting 2. Dempsey, O'Connell, Cohan, Pazinski, and Travaglini, the 5 for the Prep. Ayala, Quintana, Valon, Joseph, and Bird, the 5 for the Rams. Roberto makes the second one. They're back within 2. They'll put Kovari Jackson in, trying to increase that team speed, and now the Prep have to try and get the ball in. They get it into Travaglini. He gets fouled right away by Ayala. Only took a second off the clock. And now big free throws coming up for Travaglini. Misses the first. (15-13) and fouls, and that's the difference in the game. 2 points. In and out. Tip. Valon has it and calls timeout with 17 seconds left. (17 seconds left. Classical has the basketball, and they have a chance. They trail by 2. They've got to go the full length of the court, but St. John's can't foul because if they do, they'll put Classical at the line shooting 2. Tremendous basketball game. Back and forth we go, as we mentioned. Prep has made 15 from the line, Classical's made 13, and that's the difference in the game, the 2 points. They're dead even from the floor. Both have lost one of their prime players, Vince Spence for Classical, Nick Zalatis for the Prep. And now Classical, who battle back, have got a pulse. It's still beating. They trail by 2. They have the basketball. Jackson, Valon, Quintana, Ayala, and Bird. Prep, they're not going to press full court. They're going to go back and pick them up man to man. Quintana brings it up. Roberto Valon to Bird. Goes to the basket. Drops it in. It hung for a while. And he got it in, and the Prep calls a timeout. Oh, Classical battles all the way back to tie it. Bird went in and hung. It looked like it was going to fall off the lip of the rim. And it just kind of hung there for a minute. Everybody held their breath. And then it dropped the right way as far as Bird was concerned. It dropped in for him. And we're dead even at 67. That was the Prep's last timeout. But I don't think you have to worry about it. If we go overtime, they'll get an extra timeout. 3.7 seconds left. Not a lot you can do. I would think they might try to throw a basketball pass down court. And I would assume they would try to get it, if they could, to Ryan O'Connell. Cohan is going to fire it up. They get it to Hall. Throws it, lobs it high, and Quintana picks it off, and that's it. We're going to go overtime. So we'll have an extra session. So we'll go a 4-minute overtime to try and come up with a winner. As Bird hits the big basket after 2 free throws were missed by the Prep. And we're deadlocked at 67 in a tremendous basketball game. We'll start the overtime. Quintana, Bird, Jackson, Ayala, and Vallon. Knocked out by Classical. Prep gets the first opportunity. Matt Rogers, who will get the inbounds passes in there with Cohan, O'Connell, Dempsey, and Smith. Classical now, they're playing a box and one. Kovari Jackson has O'Connell. All the other Classical players are playing zone. Smith from dead in the corner, can't hit it. Rebound by Cohan, and we got a foul against Classical. Cohan rebounded the miss. And if there's one place that Prep has done damage, it's off the offensive glass. They've got second, third, and fourth efforts and picked up some fouls as well. First one is no good. Second one is no good, and the violation shooter in too soon. So Classical gets a break. They get a chance to get on the board first. Both teams in double penalty. Both teams will shoot 2 free throws on any fouls. Prep playing man-to-man. Fallon, nice bounce pass in, and Quintana relays it in. Great look. All 11 players who have played for Classical have got on the score sheet now that with that Quintana layup. Inside to Smith, back to Dempsey. Too strong. Tipped up by O'Connell, knocked away by Ayala. The fall away by O'Connell, no good. Rebound by Vallon, and we got a foul. And now we got an extra push on Vallon. So Classical by 2, and Vallon's going to be back at the line. He's 8 for 8 in the second half. Free throws, 10 for 10 overall. He's right back at the line, looking to extend a 2-point Classical lead. Gets the bounce. This is the second game of the season for the Prep and the second time they've been in overtime. They lost their overtime game, the only game they played this year, to Waltham. Fallon makes them both. Classical by 4. Almost stolen away. Shot from outside, no good, but Grassa knocked the shooter down. And Nick Chekovich is going to have 3 from the line. Shot was an air ball, and that was because he got hit. Classical thought they had the rebound. and a 4-point lead, but no good off the front rim. That one's good. So he makes 2 out of 3. 71-69. Rams by 2 with 2:40 and counting. Valon to the basket, takes the shot and buries it. And it's 73-69. Little 5-footer from the baseline. They go inside, stripped away nicely by Grassa. Bird comes up with it. Classical has the basketball. Valon takes the shot and buries another one. He's got 6 in the overtime, and it's 75-69. He's got 22. 10 of them coming from the free throw line. And all of a sudden, Classical was on support system, trailing by 2 with 18 seconds left. They come up and Bird got the shot that bounced around, hung there, and gave everybody else's till it finally dropped in with 3 seconds left and tied the game, sent it in overtime. Jasper Grassa makes a big play, taking it away from Dempsey inside. Valon has come up huge, getting 6 big points. The last 4 coming on the jump shots to extend the lead to 6 with 2:12 left in the overtime. Chekovich will put it in play. He's out there with Matt Rogers. They'd like to go to O'Connell. He's their 3-point ace. He's being covered man-to-man. Bounced twice off. Valon was there for the rebound, but hit the it hit a second time. And a big 3-point basket by Smith. And it's 75-72. It's off Classical. The Prep gets the basketball with 1:48 left. So the Prep is alive on support system. They need a 3 to tie. Smith can't get the shot off. They go inside to Dempsey. Smith takes the shot again. Can't hit it. Rebound by Bird. And he gets fouled by Chekovich, and he'll be at the line shooting 2. .130 left in overtime. Couldn't settle it after 32, so they went an extra 4. Second straight overtime game for the Prep. Bird makes it a 2-possession game as far as the Prep is concerned with that free throw. And by making the second one, it's a 2-possession game, and one has to be a 3. 77-72. Travaglini. O'Connell from dead in the corner. No good. Valon with a great rebound inside. Tipped it away from Chekovich. And Valon calls a timeout as he got tied up. Great job by Valon. He went up, tipped the rebound away from Chekovich to himself, and when he got tied up, he makes the good heads-up call with the timeout. So Classical in the driver's seat right now, 1:19 left. They got a 5-point lead and the basketball. Valon with 22. Bird with 12. Spence, who fouled out, had 21. So Otis is still the leading scorer in the ballgame. He fouled out a while ago. He had 20. He's got 24. And Ryan O'Connell has not scored in a while. He came out quickly in the second half and got 11. He's got 22. And a long time ago, I said they had 46 of the 65. And it's been a while since they've gone box and one on O'Connell. It's been a while since he's got on the board. Prep will go full court pressure now. Jackson goes high in the air to get that ball. Classical looking to run some clock. Prep doubling the ball if they can. Out deep to Valon. Classical just running some clock now. Nice bounce pass inside to Kobari Jackson. Good look. Valon has been outstanding. Double dribble. Valon has made some great passes, some clutch shots, and he made a big play there. Prep double tripling the basketball. Kobari Jackson just broke to the basket and was wide open. Got spun, went to the other side, and dropped a little reverse in. And with 52 seconds left, Jasper Grasser is going to the free throw line to shoot 2. And he did an excellent job on O'Connell here at the end of the second half and here in overtime. It's been a long time since he scored. And as we told you, he's got 22. He's a very good shooter. He is allowed to start the game off quickly with 4 straight threes. Grasser with another free throw. Well, the free throws have turned over in Classical's favor now. 80-72. Classical's going to go to 3-0. As Grasser gets the bounce, he's played extremely well too. We're going to get a foul against Bird, I think, for the reach-in. Nick Chekovich at the line shooting 2. First one is good. No good. Valon had it. Him and Bird came together and they lost it out of bounds. It'll be Prep's basketball with 44 seconds left. Travaglini. O'Connell forces off the 3, no good. Rebound inside, but Paskovich can't hit the shot. Loose. O'Connell, the fall away. It's good. That's his first basket in a long time. They go deep down court to Valon. He does a nice job of just pulling it out. And he gets fouled. He'll be back at the free throw line. He could have gone to the basket, but right now, points are not that important as running out the last 21 seconds. Gets the bounce and makes another one. He's got 23, 7 in the overtime, and he's been immense. That's the first free throw he's missed. Rebound inside by Bird. Won't go. O'Connell with the rebound, has it knocked away. Looking to go to the basket, they let him go. Quick foul against Grasser, but it's going to be a little too late for the Prep. Classical had a 42-32 lead after an 8-2 start in the second half. Prep went on a 9-2 run to cut it. Then they went on an 8-0 run to get a 53-52 lead. Back and forth, and Bird hit the big shot. 3 seconds left. He dropped it in and hung on the rim for what seemed like an eternity. Finally dropped in for him, and then Classical took charge in the overtime with Valon getting 7. Shot is missed, tipped up. They get it ahead to Travaglini. He'll take the 3. Bounces high in the air. O'Connell rebounds the miss. Too late. And Classical gets a very hard-earned and well-deserved win. The Prep suffers their second straight loss in overtime. As Classical comes back, that Bird basket at the end of the regulation tied it, and they outscore the Prep 15-10 in the second half, with Valon getting 7. Valon winds up with 23. Bird had 12. Jasper Grasser had 7, played very well. Spence had 21. Zalatis had 24 for the Prep. O'Connell had 26. And it was just a case of Classical would not be denied. They just kept battling back. And a couple of big free throws missed by the Prep. With 18 seconds left, gave the ball back to Classical, and Bird got his biggest basket of the year so far, and a big basket by anybody. But at the end of just at the end of regulation, 3 seconds, it bounced around and finally fell in for him. That tied the game at 67, and Classical wouldn't be denied as they outscored 15-10 in the overtime. Roberto Valon, immense, finally missed a free throw at the end of the game, but he was 12 for 13 at the line, and he winds up with 23 points and a plus win. Everybody that stepped on the floor scored for Classical, and everybody that stepped on the floor contributed defensively, offensively, and a great basketball game to watch, a great basketball game to be part of, and a big, especially for Lynn Classical as they win it, 82-77 over St. John's Prep. And unfortunately for St. John's Prep, my good friend Daniel Latat, their coach, loses for the second time in overtime, but Classical will stay undefeated as they go 3-0 with the big win over the Prep. The final score, Lynn Classical 82, St. John's Prep 77. So we hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time on TV 15.